Episode 17. Abundance and Action. The story of feeding. The 5,000. The basics of the story. Jesus took 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, thanked God for them, and fed over 5,000 people. There were even 12 baskets of leftovers afterward. It's a story of doing what seems impossible with very little, teaching us about trust, generosity, and abundance. What does this mean for everyday people? This story isn't just about a miracle that happened a long time ago. It's a lesson that applies to our everyday lives. 1. Compassion in action. When Jesus saw the crowd, tired and hungry, he didn't send them away. Instead, he took action. What we can learn. When we see someone in need, it's easy to feel like we can't help enough, or that we don't have the resources. This story challenges us to act with compassion, no matter how small our help may seem. 2. Use what you have. The boys' lunch of 5 loaves and 2 fish seemed too small to make a difference. But Jesus showed that even a small offering can create big results when it's used wisely and with faith. Whatever skills, time, or resources you have, they matter. Share them and trust that they'll make a difference. 1. Faith comes first. Before the food was multiplied, Jesus gave thanks. He trusted that God would provide, even when it wasn't clear how. Gratitude and trust are powerful. Believe that things can work out, even when you don't have all the answers yet. 1. Abundance is possible. Not only was everyone fed, but there was more food left over than they started with. Life often surprises us with more than we expect when we give and trust. Generosity creates abundance, not scarcity. How does this apply to you? Offer what you have. You don't need to wait until you have enough to make a difference. Start with what you have today. Take a step in faith. Even if you're not sure how things will work out, take action. Trust that good things will follow. Celebrate the good. When you see blessings in your life, big or small, be thankful for them. Recognizing abundance inspires even more generosity. Why it matters. This story reminds us that we all have a role to play in helping others. It's not about doing it all alone. It's about doing your part and trusting the rest to unfold. When you offer your 5 loaves and 2 fish in life, whether that's time, skills, or kindness, you become part of something bigger. So ask yourself, what's something small you can share or do today? Do you trust that your actions, even small ones, can make a difference? Are you ready to step out and be part of something greater? The Dutch boy's simple act of sticking his arm in the dike to prevent a flood demonstrates the profound impact of taking immediate action with what little we have. His small contribution, just an arm, was enough to save an entire town from disaster. Imagine you're a teacher with limited resources but a heart full of passion. You decide to spend an extra hour mentoring a struggling student after school. This small act of kindness can change the trajectory of that student's life, much like the Dutch boy's determination to stop the flood. Let this story encourage you to live with an open heart, a generous spirit, and trust that good things will multiply. As we reflect on the abundance shared in feeding the 5,000, we're reminded that trust and action often illuminate paths we didn't know existed. In the next episode, Seeing the Light, Healing of the Blind Man, we'll explore how clarity and vision emerge when we open our hearts to guidance, both divine and within ourselves. Sometimes all it takes is a spark to light the way forward. Let's explore that spark together.